welcome to my channel where we shamelessly talk about the things that make us smile, especially beauty products. Today I'm super excited because we're going to be talking about the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction palette. I'll go over it with you and do a quick look. Also going to be talking about several high-end brushes that I purchased, 4 Sonia G brushes and 1 Wayne Goss brush. Alright, so let's start with the Sonia G brushes. Now Sonia G is a blogger who lives in Switzerland and she has a love for makeup brushes. These are brushes that she designed. They are handmade in Japan. They individually roll the hairs into the brush. They are made using goat hair and squirrel hair. Now I have been eyeing these brushes for so long. So excited to get them. And then Wayne Goss is obviously a YouTuber who many of us know. And this is one of his brushes. Now he released a set of brushes a little while ago and then another set of brushes. He has a lot of brushes. His brushes are special because they are made for people with hooded eyes. Like myself. I decided to go with the number 19 brush. It is made with goat hair and it is a little small crease brush for getting right in your crease, really getting color in there. Now the brushes I got from Sonia G are the crease one. You can see it's written down here at the bottom. It is made with squirrel hair. I like that it has such a fine tip to get into my crease. Another brush that I got from Sonia G is the Smudger 2 brush. So this is for smudging. But I honestly thought this would also be good for laying down powder on my eyelid because my eyelid is quite small. I also think this is good if you want to make a faux wing. So the next brush I got is the Pencil 2. Now to be honest, it does not look like a pencil brush to me. I'm not really sure that I remember what the point of this brush is, but hopefully it's good, so I'm gonna try it. The last brush that I got is the Pencil 1. So this is an actual pencil brush. And look at the tip on this baby. I really think this is going to be great for underneath my lower lash line. And I hear that these are so soft and it's not gonna scratch up under my eye, which I hate. It hurts so bad. One thing I wanted to point out about the brushes is that they are beautiful. They are very light. I thought they were gonna be much heavier, but they are this beautiful red sheen and then it has a gradient into a black at the bottom. It has Sonia G. It looks like it's not engraved, so I think that might rub off over time. One other thing I wanted to share about these brushes is that they are made with goat hair. The white ones are anyway. And what's really great about goat hair is that it is very good for picking up product and laying it on. So if you really want to pack on product, you can use a brush with goat hair. Also, it is really good for blending, I've found, but what's best for blending is the squirrel hair. It's softer, it doesn't lay down as much product usually. One thing to keep in mind, you cannot use cream products when you have a squirrel hair brush. You can only use cream products if you have goat hair brushes. Next thing I wanted to highlight is the Bronze Seduction palette. I'm pretty excited about this baby. I'm not gonna lie, I do have one other palette from her. It's the Mothership 1. It's the cooler toned palette with the blue. And I actually bought it on Poshmark a couple weeks ago and was really excited to try it, but I didn't like it all that much. So I'm interested to see how much I like this one. I was swatching it earlier against the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and I felt that the gold palette swatched much better than this one. These were a little bit dry compared to hers, but I only swatched them. I have not tried them on my eyes, so who knows? It could be wonderful. We'll find out together. I'm going to put on some makeup, and I will be right back. Hangover RX Primer by Too Faced. It has coconut in it. It smells amazing. Born This Way foundation in the shade Light Beige. Next, we're going to go in with the Born This Way concealer. Just realized my closet was open. Next, we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette with these 2 shades. We're going to go in next with the La Mer La Mist powder. I'm going to put it all over. Okay, next we're going to go in with Chanel bronzer. This is their Healthy Glow bronzer. It has quickly become my favorite bronzer in the world. Next, we're going to go in with my Chanel blush in the shade 340 Evening Rose. I'll use the Urban Decay primer. Most people say, and I don't know, I'm just literally going off what other people say, you shouldn't need a primer if it's such an expensive eyeshadow. But what are you gonna do? I think it's different for me because I have very hooded lids. Now for the big thing. So I'm planning to go in with this light brown color first, and then this darker purple, and I'm going to put this all over my lid, this on top of that. I'm actually not really sure. We'll figure it out as we go. We're gonna go in with Entrapment. Wow, it's going on really nicely and it's very pretty. It's gorgeous. Okay, it's a little crazy to me how much I like this color. It just is really pretty on my skin tone. A lot of times these transition shades don't even show up. I feel like it's giving such a nice subtle hint of color. Wow, that was so beautiful. I like this a lot. Wow. Extreme Ambergine. I want to put it in my crease, so I'm going to use my Sonia G crease brush. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I hope this turns out well. Oh, it's so soft and it laid right down. It's really intense. Maybe I should have not put so much on. Wow. It went in, I mean, the brush performed really well and the shade is pretty too. I wish I hadn't put so much on at first. I like this so much. It's so good. I want to blend out the edges a little bit. I'm going to go in with this Wayne Goss, number 19. Ooh, it's blending it out. That Sonia G brush was so soft. This one is not as soft, but then again, it wasn't goat hair. Okay, I want to take this Blitz Flame color. I feel like this is the hero of the palette, and put that on 3/4 of my lid. So to do that, I'm going to try this smudge brush. Yeah, it's doing a good job. This brush performed so well. It laid it right down on my eye, exactly where I wanted it, with intense pigment. Really, really, really pretty. I feel like when I watch my videos back, I realized that I did not do a good job blending the lid color into the crease color, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. If you have tips, please let me know. So to try and blend the two together, I'm going to use this Wayne Goss brush again. See how that does. Does it look blended well to you? I hope. All right, next. Right here is where I want to put something. So I'm tempted to use this shade, and this is the Skin Show Divine Glow. Wow, it's quite a name. I want to lay down color, so I'm going to again go back to this smudger brush that I use. It's red now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. That's so sad. Oh, yeah, that looks really good with the red. I also just want to note that I have 0 fallout at this point. 0. Just kind of incredible. Next, I'm going to go in with this darker brown color. This is the shade Disobedience. I really like the names of this palette. I'm going to put it on like the outer side. I think I want to use this pencil 2 brush. Let's see how that works. Okay, I don't see anything so far. Oh yeah, it's definitely there. It just looks very similar to that purpley shade I put on in my crease. I have to say I'm pretty ecstatic about this palette. I really didn't think I was going to like it after I swatched it. I kind of am in love with it. Did the job. All right, I'm going to blend a little bit. These brushes are amazing. They're so much better than the brushes I've been using. You know what's too bad about making these great makeup looks? I don't go out ever. Just a single mom who stays at home and plays with makeup. I really am excited about this look. I think the brushes are making a big difference. I want to take this color and put it on my lower lash line. What? Oh my god, I love this brush so much. And what I like is that it's like a swath of color. It's not too intense. Sonia, I see you. Gonna be coming for all your brushes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I want to take a color and put it in my inner corner. Ooh, I have not used this brush. We're gonna take this color again. I poked my eye. Rose Gold 05. Try putting it all over the red. It's laying down, but I think it'll be more impactful with my finger. See that? That's pretty. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to take this color at the top, VR Fire Opal, and I'm going to put that over what I already put in my inner corner. Wow, the colors are awesome. So I'm going to take my pencil brush. I'm going to take this color and put it under my eye, like a liner. Then I'm going to go over it with the red color. I like this a lot so far. What do you think? Okay, I saw my first tiny bit of fallout. It's the rose gold, and it's because I'm going over it with this. This brush is great. It's doing a really good job. Okay, so I always like to make a little cat eye. I'm going to do that. But I am going to take that purple again, and using this brush, I'm going to try to make like a faux wing. that was the easiest wing I've ever made in my life. This was just fine. Okay, I'm having a lot of transfer though. Okay, I took that faux wing and I like faded it up. And then I'm going to take the Skin Show Divine and just put it on my brow bone. I really like this brush. This is great. Oh my god, I love this look so much. I'm going to go ahead and put on some lipstick. My Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. I love her lip glosses because they never feel sticky. I think the color I put on my brow bone would have been a good highlighter, to be honest. I might try that. All right, we are going to try that as a highlighter. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful highlighter color. Next, we're going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm. I'm just going to use my fingers to put this on. I'm going to use the Rose Toner as a setting spray. It's not finished until you do the hair. All right, guys, final thoughts. I loved this palette, and I did not think I was going to enjoy it, but I actually loved it a lot. It blended very easily. The colors went on well. The colors are very pretty. There was no fallout. What I don't like is that the transfer was very intense. Something to keep in mind if you have hooded eyes. Maybe you don't want to put the sparkle all the way up to your brow. Other than that, love it. Love the palette. I didn't think I was gonna like it. That purpley color, gorgeous. This was a nice deep plum, and it was a very beautiful tone. It went on really well and looked lovely. The shimmers are great. The bronze red is beautiful. I love it. Also, I just wanted to note that the packaging, Pat McGrath commissioned an artist to make her packaging, so it is lovely. My thoughts on the brushes? I love all of them. The one that I saw myself going to the most was the Wayne Goss brush. This is the number 19. It did a fairly good job of blending. It blended really well. I think I might end up getting another one of his brushes. He has several different crease type brushes, and I just really appreciated how I could blend with it. The crease brush for laying down color, I thought it worked really well, especially getting it in my crease. It also blended well. It's extremely soft too. I loved the way it felt. This was the pencil too. I used it to put color on and just pack it on in my outer V, and also to make a nice swath of color underneath my eyelid, and I thought that worked really well. I really liked the Smudger 2 brush as well. It was great for making a nice little wing. It did a wonderful job packing color onto my lid, so I feel like it does double duty. What I don't like is that it's already dirty, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back white again. I also liked the Pencil 1 brush. I think this is the only brush that I have a con for. That is that while it did a wonderful job, I wish that the color payoff had been more intense. I also liked it for putting color above my lid, but it didn't really lay the color down like a liner, which is what I was going for. I think if I had used this Smudger 2 brush, it would have worked as a liner. In fact, I might even try that before I take pictures for Instagram. Another thing I wanted to mention about the palette, it has basically zero fallout. I'm just shocked. I really haven't seen that. I didn't wipe anything away. No fallout. It's beautiful. And I love the color that I used on my brow bone. I also used it as a highlight. That was really nice too. So if you are interested in the Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction, I would maybe go for it. It was out of stock for a long time after it first came out on both Sephora and the Pat McGrath website, but it is now available on Sephora. I'm keeping this, I like it a lot. The brushes are wonderful. You're wonderful. I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Had a lovely time. We should do this whole thing more often. If you haven't had a chance, please go ahead and subscribe because I'd love to have you back. I mean, why not? It was a wonderful chat. You can also reach out to me on Instagram. I'm very responsive on Instagram, and I love to meet people who enjoy makeup. Bye.